what does peacemaking look like within the church? And then even between churches, because I think you're touching on, that story touches on huge pieces that have to be at work within the churches for that kind of impact on the city to happen.
Yeah, it's an important question. I think within the church, it's interesting because so many of the great peacemakers of the world, many of whom did not follow Christ, like Gandhi, are actually drawing upon the brilliance of Jesus for his peacemaking teaching, which, and a lot of times, I don't know the different traditions, but I think within some of the traditions I'm involved with, it's very rare to hear explicit reflection and teaching on the very robust biblical teaching of peacemaking. And so I think on just the interpersonal level, the wisdom of taking the log out of your own eye and giving more scrutiny to yourself, that alone, I mean, that if people absolutely took that seriously, that's like, that solves almost everything, right? If you took your own sin and failings more seriously and had more scrutiny on those things than others, that's huge. I think that there's, I think that that's one thing that comes to mind. I think another thing is between churches, the slowness of relationship that actually needs to be built, and as quickly as it comes together is as quickly as it can break apart. But I think many meals together, learning the pastoral skills of asking good questions, and I think is a huge practice to pick up. And then, I mean, I think the other one that I would say is that peacemakers are often bridge builders, and bridge builders get walked on. And if you want a safe, comfortable existence, then peacemaking and bridge building is not for you. It's just not. It's hard, it's complex. I have emails in my inbox right now of people accusing me of the exact opposite things, of being too hard on socialism and and that I'm promoting socialism and any sort of thing like that. And I think that's the thing. In peacemaking, you're going to have to take some hits, absorb some pain, be willing to look like a fool sometimes, not only to one camp, but sometimes to both camps in the process. And then the other thing to know is that a lot of times anger precedes repentance. It's evidence that the Spirit is actually working within somebody or working within a group of people, because something's being exposed that they don't want to see and they get mad. But then oftentimes you'll take anger and just say, oh, relationship's done, this thing has failed, let's stop here. But pushing beyond the anger and seeing what the Spirit's doing beyond that. I feel sort of fragmented, but there's probably some nuggets in there.